Well, good morning and happy Friday. Yeah, what a foggy one it is. Down here at Point Frederick. I'm just about to go out to Docksea. Today's going to be a day of getting ourselves down to Pitwater, having the mast and rigging removed so it can be replaced, and then motoring back home to Gosford here by tonight. So it has rained incessantly all week. The forecast actually was for thunderstorms all day today, but looks like it might have changed, and the fact there's that much fog around, maybe it won't be too bad. But anyway, just thought I'd make an early start, get myself across Broken Bay into Pitwater, just in case things get a bit hectic. And yeah, let's see what the day brings. There she is, waiting patiently. Look at that, so peaceful out here. Anyway, let's get a move on. Well, here we are on our way. Yeah, about 10 after 7, I think, when I got away. The fog's lifting a little, but it's quite significant over there still. Still getting storm warnings, that's thunderstorms. But nothing on the radar at the moment, just leaving Gosford. It is nice to see the sun, first time in days. So, yeah, so far so good. Just ticking along nicely. Hey, so here we are, just coming past Get Along now. About to head into the Get Along channel and into Broken Bay. The tide has been fairly slack, although it is starting to push out now. So I'm getting a little bit of push behind me, which is good. Don't want too much, because when that tide meets the swell coming the other way, it can get a little bit too interesting. So yeah. It seems all right at the moment. Just starting to get visibility on Broken Bay now. So you can see the reef here that we've got to go around. Usual twits around these buoys. And that's where we're going, basically. There's Lion Island in the foreground, and then the bay that you can see there. There's Pitwater, where we're heading now. So let's see what we find out here. So basically, we're going to go around all these green buoys, keeping them to our left or port side as we're leaving the waterway. So it's opposite, green to port and red to starboard. So basically this takes us around the reef here, and you can see there's a bit of a ripple in front of the buoy, basically indicating that the water's heading the same way we are. Now, we're going to have to lay in a bit of correction going across here, because we'll be going across the tide. It'll be coming in on our left or port side, so we're going to have to steer into that, so we don't get washed onto the sandbar just up ahead here. So, sharp corner coming up, and we'll head into the narrow part, which basically follows the coastline very closely. Okay, so we'll do a wheelie here. No wheels, I know. and then we'll head across. Now, the tide's not that strong, so I can probably almost steer straight where I'm going. But if the tide's coming across us more, I'd be steering more to the left and would be crabbing along, basically across the tide, but also making headway in the direction we want to go. Okay, we've got the jib up now. I'm just going to stay on that, I think. The wind will probably turn against us up there, and I really just want to keep the movement going. So, yeah, pleasant enough out here. In Pitwater now, yeah, there's a leisurely sail across Broken Bay, Palm Beach here, Joey Head, lighthouse up the top, and yeah, I'm not sure what this is going to turn into. Bit of a rain belt coming, I believe. So, but then again, I thought I was going to be in the rain all the time, so today, so this is all a bonus. Okay, well, I've hauled the jib in simply because of this. I haven't seen any lightning or heard any thunder, but there's likely to be a microburst that goes with it, which I don't really feel like catching, so we'll just motor on. Maybe the worst bit will go around me, but yes, very interesting. That's the heavy bit. There is a longer, thinner piece going across that way. That may well catch me, but it should be short-lived. Yeah, it looks like down Edelong past Lion Island there, the rain's definitely coming through there. The hills are starting to disappear. Haven't felt anything yet here. And that main piece is gone along the coast, basically. Well, it is nice having this dodger basically, so I can sit here in the shelter while it's raining. I mean, it's not completely out of it, but definitely not just because it rained on straight off. So, and how do I steer? Well, so this little doohickey here is attached to my autopilot, and I can just sit there and twiddle the knob, basically, if I want to turn left or right, port or starboard. And then that all happens out there in the rain without me having to be a part of it. Anyway, I think the worst is gone. Just drizzling now. And hopefully that will pass. And here we are. It's at least stopped raining. The wind's backed off too, so it's yeah, nice conditions for getting this done. Just going to dismantle the whole thing now. The boom will stay on the boat, the mast and shrouds and stays and everything will go obviously ashore. And here she is alongside, just starting to dismantle things. Then a barge with a crane will come up alongside and take the mast down and take it away. So yeah, all going to plan so far, which is good. Well, the crane's here, so and the next step, or unstep really, if we're talking about the mast. Just drop the boom now. It's just going to be tied down on deck, And I guess next we're going to address the mast. Shrouds are being let go now that the crane has taken the load. Keep it straight up so we can start letting everything go. Still one here, and one of the backstays is still on. There. Right, so all but one of the shrouds has been let go now.
Just give up a little bit, mate. Yep.
And off she goes. I'll be in contact with Pete after he's had it inspect. Pulled it all apart, just in case he finds anything. Well, this is different. No mast. You can see the booms on the foredeck there. Yeah, so motoring back home now. You can see Lion Island in the distance. I think we're done with that rain now, thankfully. It's actually getting quite warm. But yeah, just a myriad of boats here in Pitwater as we leave it all behind. And Scotland Island over there, just puttering along. And I thought I'd try out the captain's chair too. It's quite comfortable actually, and a good vantage point. Looks like we got the seal of approval. And as we leave Barrenjoey Head, we head back out across Broken Bay and back towards Ettalong. I might just do a bow going out a little bit, and we can ride the swell and the wind a bit going in, even though we don't have sails. Yeah, it's actually turned into not a bad day. And here we are back entering the channel. Traffic going out. Right. Good timing. I just started the race, so I don't have to go through the middle of them.
And we're back home. It'll probably take a week and then we'll have to do the same thing again. Thanks for watching another Adventures of Foxy Doxy. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you.